What is your special message?
Truth, peace and love and music, you know, and liberty.
Alright, yes guys, it's your Roman here again for another video, and this week we'll be looking at the reggae king, the reggae legend Bob Marley and some of his famous quotes. Alright, so back in Jamaica, at a point in time where there was a lot of political strife and we had two major parties clashing, it was simply a dangerous time period. However, thanks to Bob Marley and his music, he was able to unite these two political sides and bring some sort of peace. And so in one of his interviews, he said,
Well, yes, the people have a voice inside of them that talk to them, you know. That is the voice that these people must listen to. Because in everything you're going to do, there's a wrong way and a right way.
I honestly agree with this, because often before we do something, there's something nudging us not to do it or telling us, hey, this might not be such a good idea. Another very potent message which Bob shared with us is that
Death is trying to take life, and life is stronger than death. But people believe that death is stronger than life, but we know that life is stronger than death.
in essence, light is stronger than darkness. So to everyone out there, if you believe that you're experiencing a pretty dark time, don't worry about it. That will pass. I can't tell you when, but it will pass. Just keep believing in life, keep fighting for life, keep fighting for what is right, and do your part. Alright, so being abroad, I am often asked the question if I miss home. Man, I've always said no, because my personal philosophy is that home is, it's sort of in your heart.
My home is always where I am. My home is in my head. My home is what I think about. How I try to set my mind in the thinking that I think. That is my home.
Home is here in our head. And one of my favorite quotes from Bob Marley is his opinion on wealth.
When you mean rich, what you mean?
You have a lot of possessions, a lot of money in the bank.
Position make you rich? I don't have that type of richness. My richness is life, forever.
For me, life is short and so many unexpected things happen. So what really counts to me in life is if you have love, family, friends, warmth. It's so hard to say I'm the next great quote because I simply find all of these amazing.
We really can't solve a problem with a war, you know. It doesn't really solve a problem. We don't feel like really killing someone. Whose problem am I going to solve when I kill someone?
Or for me, why I say war is never the option, it is because while I was young, I asked myself, how do you know who's right in war? Because you grew up and you're protecting your country. I grew up and I'm doing the same thing. And we're both clashing outside, protecting both our empires or countries. And to each, we are our country's heroes. And there's in fact this book I read in high school that speaks about the other man, I believe. I'll put that here. So it's actually a poem which simply says that if we were to meet in another place, if we were to meet outside of the battlefield, then perhaps we would have shared a beer, shared a drink, and had a different story. But when it comes to war, there's just bloodshed and sorrow. So I definitely agree that war is never the solution. And if you really want to solve things, you'll find another way. And of course, how could I forget this one? In a world where it's all about people and their differences and their opinions and what people think and all of that, this video, I think, speaks volume.
What do people do with them life? I don't really know about that. I know about my own.
So, hear what? If you want to have a happy life, mind your own business. If something is not harming you or maybe harming others or even harming the individual in question, mind your own business. And of course, there are so many other things that Bob says or that he said that I simply relate to, and I said this man had words of wisdom. He was simply a man before his time, or perhaps that was the right time. But I would love to see how he would react in today's society with all the craze that's going on. I would love to hear what words he would have for us. I really hope that you guys found this video interesting. And yeah, if you like what's happening, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. If you have not already subscribed, hit that subscription button. And of course, I'm always promoting peace and love. So see you guys next time. Ciao, ciao.
Oh, well, politics is just things to keep the people divided and foolish and put your trust in men, you know, when none of them can do nothing for you. Because if you don't have no life, you don't have anything, you know.